Ace Johnson was once a great detective with the Allen Police Department. His retirement ended his time on the force. Now he uses his skills to help the powerless. Tune in to each episode as Ace finds love, makes new friends, and brings criminals to justice. Ace Johnson, Episode 6. It Gets Serious. Developed from the book Ace of Hearts by Gary W. Bryant. Executive Producer, Editor, Studio K. Director, Gary W. Bryant. Music Producer, Jordan Roush. Clarinet Solos, Olivia Uten. Sound Effects, Blake Kraft. In this episode, you will hear the voices of Gary W. Bryant as Ace Johnson, Christina Bentley as Kathy Williams, Kristen Duff as Lily Ricotta, Mindy Eden as Rose Ricotta, and Bonnie Jean Blankenship as Anna.
I slept later than usual. I spent most of the night tossing and turning, going through my last conversation with Kathy, especially the awkward ending. I wondered if there was anything I could have said or done that would have brought about a different ending. I also questioned my feelings for Kathy. Was she right to slow things down? Were my feelings for her heightened because of everything we had experienced since we met? I rolled out of bed, made my way to the kitchen, and pulled out a bagel out of the bread box. It was a healthy upgrade from my usual crispy bacon. I turned the bagel over to reveal a bit of mold on the back. I wondered if the milk was good, so I could at least have Cheerios.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Have you had breakfast?
As a matter of fact, no. I slept late, and it seems my options here are very limited.
Your misfortune is your luck. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I was hoping we could have a late breakfast together. I guess at this point it's brunch. I realized I acted pretty strange the last time we saw each other. Can you come by my house in, say, an hour?
Sure. If I stay here, I'll starve. I rang Kathy's doorbell almost exactly an hour later, my stomach growling almost as loud as her doorbell. My jaw dropped when Kathy answered the door. She wore a bright red dress that classically complemented her figure. Her hair was perfect, and so was her makeup, but nothing she wore could match her eyes or her radiant smile. I was dressed simply in blue jeans and a t-shirt. Wow. Perhaps I should change. I think I'm a bit underdressed. You look fantastic. I watched as her smile widened. Then she looked down modestly, blushing, before looking back at me.
Thank you. I thought I had better dress as an apology, considering the way I acted the last time you saw me.
No need to apologize. I understand. We were moving awfully fast.
True. It seems we haven't had a break in the action since we first met. I guess I was a little scared by how fast things were moving. I had thoughts I hadn't thought in a very long time. I didn't trust myself. You weren't the problem.
I understand, Kathy. I did some evaluating as well. I spent my life trying to figure people out. I had to know quickly whether I could trust what I was seeing and feeling. I had to know what was true.
You live by your gut. What does your gut tell you about me?
My gut feels pretty good about you.
I want to begin our day the way we should have ended the last one, if that's okay with you.
Kathy leaned into me, put her arms around me, then kissed me. Her kiss told me even more than her words. There was no mistaking its meaning. When she finally pulled away, she looked softly into my eyes.
My gut feels pretty good about you, too.
Speaking of my gut, it's going to mutiny against me if I don't put something substantial into it. Where are we going to eat?
Going?
Kathy opened the door and motioned for me to step inside. Once inside, she led me into the dining room, where I found a table full of food, including ham, eggs, bacon, fruit, fresh bagels, and even danishes.
I wasn't sure what you would like.
I may hurt myself. I like it all. Kathy, you keep amazing me. Kathy smiled, slightly blushing.
Have a seat. Would you like some orange juice? It's freshly squeezed. I have some with the pulp and some without, whichever you prefer.
Without. We engaged in small talk, which we had largely missed thus far. We talked about movies, books, and vacation spots. I was halfway through my second cup of coffee when Kathy's cell phone rang. She looked at her phone.
It's Lily. Hi, Lily. It's good to hear from you. Yes, I've missed you too. He's here. Want me to put the phone on speaker?
You two are spending a lot of time together.
Mind your own business, young lady. I was hungry and Kathy's feeding me.
Ace, I've been checking to see if there are any other girls missing. Like you said, there are a bunch of missing from several towns close by here. There's even one from Allen. I was surprised. I hadn't heard anything about any of them.
Lily, could you get as much information about each one of them as you can? We could come by and get it in about an hour. Would that give you enough time?
Sure, I'll be here. I already put the stuff together. I'll text you my address. See you.
Do you think there's a connection with all of these girls?
Maybe. That's what I intend to find out. I don't have the sketch you drew with me. I'd like to show it to Rose. There's a connection between that man and Reyes that maybe he has been in Charlie's at some point. Lily's house was a short drive away. We passed an elementary school, and I wondered if Lily had attended there when she was younger. You know, it's only been a little while, but I miss that kid. There was something about her. I don't know exactly what it is. She's sweet, but it's more than that. I guess maybe it's the feeling that she needs someone to protect her and pull her out of her shell.
Yes, I miss her too. I know what you mean. I think it's her heart. She shows a level of kindness that goes beyond just good manners. But at the same time, she doesn't trust herself. She doesn't know her worth. She told me that Rose doesn't attend her concerts or any of her school activities. I don't want to judge Rose. I haven't walked in her shoes, but kids notice how you set your priorities.
Yes, I never missed one of Anna's concerts, her academic matches, or anything else that she had. It did take a lot of sacrifice. There were times when I had to tell my superiors I wouldn't do things if it conflicted with something important to Anna. I missed some promotions because of it. I learned to maximize my work time to create a more flexible schedule. We arrived at Lily's. The house was simple and small, with beige siding and brown trim. It was clean. However, it lacked landscaping or ornamental outdoor decorations. Kathy and I walked to the door and knocked. Rose answered. She was dressed for work in her Charlie's t-shirt.
Come in. Lily said you were coming. Have a seat.
We sat down on the couch along the wall, under a medium-sized window. The room was neat and clean, but it lacked anything fancy. A large picture of Rose and Lily from when Lily was younger hung on one of the walls. Both wore broad smiles in the picture. I looked at Rose. The smile from the picture was nowhere to be seen. I could feel tension as she sat down in a recliner near the couch.
I appreciate you taking care of Lily when you thought she wasn't safe, but she's my daughter and she is perfectly safe now. She's my responsibility. I've seen people like you before. You think you're great parents because you attended PTA meetings or went to a few parent-teacher conferences. I love my daughter. Maybe I'm not a candidate for Parent of the Year, but I love her just like you love your kids.
I looked at Kathy, anticipating her reaction. Her eyes transitioned from surprise to anger. I could see the anger working its way to her jaw. I figured it would be a matter of seconds before she responded. I knew that if Kathy reacted in anger, the situation would likely spiral out of control, and we would likely never see Lily again. I squeezed Kathy's arm gently and looked into her eyes to calm her. Rose, we know you love Lily very much. We have no doubt about that. And we don't believe we're better parents than you.
I know you're not better parents than me.
I could see this wasn't going to be easy. Rose was scared. I could see it clearly in her eyes. I'd seen fear many times. I knew fear sometimes came across as anger. I needed to know the source of her fear to diffuse the situation. Rose, do you remember when I had Lily play her clarinet in the park? I did that for you. I wanted you to hear her play. I'm still that man. Kathy and I are the same two people who protected Lily. We'd both continue to protect her if necessary. Thank goodness that doesn't appear necessary anymore.
You felt you had to protect her from me?
We weren't protecting her from you, Rose. I see you as a mother who does what you need to do to provide for your daughter. Yes, I made PTA meetings, the band concert, and many parent-teacher conferences. I had help, Rose, help you don't have. I also know that Lily loves you. She didn't want to tell anyone what happened because she thought it would hurt you. So we protected her the only way we knew how.
I know you protected her. All she talked about when she came home was you and Kathy. It was Ace and Kathy this and Ace and Kathy that. She was on the computer late last night and again this morning, she said, looking up stuff for you. She was very excited about it. She's been a different person the last few days, farther from me and closer to the two of you.
And there it was, the source of Rose's fear. We're both very fond of her, Rose, but make no mistake about it, she's your child. She'll always be your child. She's also a very special young lady. She wouldn't be who she is without you. The lightning in Rose's eyes was giving way to light rain as tears began to form in her eyes.
She's all I have. I have to work a lot to give her the things she needs. I feel guilty a lot because I miss things in her life. I've missed so much. I'm always afraid she'll think I don't care. I wish I could be at everything she has.
We don't want to take away from you as a mother. We want to help. She helps us, too. She's such a wonderful young lady. You should be very proud of her.
I am.
Kathy walked over to Rose, and I sat on the couch as the two of them hugged. Rose looked across Kathy's shoulder at me and smiled.
I'll get Lily for you.
Rose walked down the short hallway to Lily's room. She came back with Lily, who half-heartedly smiled at Kathy and me. Nothing like the smile I'd grown used to. It was easy to see she had been crying.
Hello?
Lily sat down on the couch next to Kathy, who lightly touched Lily's arm. Lily pulled away from Kathy's touch. She seemed more like the girl I first met than the confident one she had begun the last few days.
Do you have something for Ace?
Yes.
She handed me a folder and said nothing else. Thank you, Lily. I opened the folder Lily handed me. Inside were several pages held together by paper clips. The top page was a map with small colored circles at different towns. A legend at the bottom of the page indicated each circle stood for a place a girl was missing. Each circle was numbered, and each subsequent page had a number that corresponded to a number on the map. Each of the pages had information about a missing girl, such as where the girl lived, where she was last seen, and any information that would have been found on a missing person report. I smiled at the detail. Wow, this is impressive.
Thank you.
Lily briefly smiled, but the smile quickly faded. Rose looked at her watch. Kathy, we'd better go.
I need to head to work.
We all stood, and Lily started down the hall. She paused before turning the corner.
See you guys later.
We could hear her bedroom door close behind her.
I'll walk out with you.
She put a hand on mine and Kathy's shoulders as we stepped outside. We walked toward my car.
I'm sorry. The way she acted is my fault. I let her have it pretty good before you came. I think I made her feel guilty about spending time with you two. I was afraid. I thought my daughter was pulling away from me. Also, we've both been hurt by people who left us. I thought you might do the same, so I didn't want her to get too attached. I realize now how different the two of you are and that you care about her. I know she cares a lot about both of you.
I'm very fond of Lily. I can't describe what she's done for me. I just know my outlook on life suddenly changed after I met her. That child has a light that shines bright.
I know she does. It hasn't been shining the last couple of years. It's been shining brighter since she met you and Kathy.
We stopped next to my car. Rose smiled and hugged me, then Kathy.
I'll talk to her when I get home from work. She's been so happy since she met you in the park, Ace. Even after that first day, she seemed happier. The teen years have been hard for Lily. She's a bit awkward, and she's been hurt a lot. She misses her dad. He hasn't been there for her since she was a little girl, and maybe she misses my dad even more. She told me you remind her of my dad. I guess that's what scared me. Lily and I haven't had a very good relationship for the past few years. It scared me that she wanted to spend time with you and Kathy. She never seems that anxious to spend time with me. I guess I was jealous. I reacted in my typical way by yelling, "I'm sorry."
It's okay. Hopefully she'll come around after you talk to her. I'd like to help your relationship with Lily, not hurt it, Rose.
I believe that.
The drive back to Kathy's house was very quiet. Only 3 words were spoken.
That was painful.
I nodded and said nothing. I wondered if we would ever see Lily again. I hoped Rose could undo the feelings in Lily that she had mistakenly created. I walked Kathy to the door. We looked at each other for a moment, the sadness written on both of our faces.
I know how much you care about her, Ace. She'll come back. She's a teenager. They have their ups and downs.
I know you care about her too. You're being strong for me, but it's just as painful for you.
It did hurt. I still believe she's a special young lady. She'll figure it out. I don't think she's found many people in her life she can trust. I think she knows she can trust us. Do you want to come in for a few minutes?
No, I'm sorry, Kathy. I don't think I'll be good company. I'm going home to take a closer look at the stuff Lily gave me. I walked into my house, found the remote, turned on the TV, and sat down on the couch with Lily's packet of information. I looked first at the map. There were close to 20 dots scattered within at least 10 towns in a 50-mile radius. Could they all be a coincidence? I never had a reason to look for such a thing during my professional career, but it seemed the number of missing girls was high. I looked again at the map. It seemed a girl was missing from every town around Allen. I looked at the map legend and noticed the girl in Allen had been missing for only 2 days. Her name was Liz Smith, age 16. And I wondered if Lily knew her. I hoped I would get a chance to ask. I decided to call Anna, hoping to soothe my misery.
Hello, Dad. How are you?
I'm okay.
Just okay, Dad? What's wrong? I can hear it in your voice.
It was a long day. It started well, but it was a bit rocky toward the end.
What happened?
You remember Lily?
The girl who plays the clarinet?
Yes. Well, I'll start. Since I last talked to you, her mom's boyfriend tried to rape her. So she went to stay with Kathy for a couple of nights.
Wait, what? Who tried to rape her? And who's Kathy?
Her mom's boyfriend tried to rape her. Well, her ex-boyfriend. Kathy is, well, she's, I thought I told you about her.
If you did, I don't remember it. Wait, is she the woman you said you met? Dad, are you dating?
Good question. I don't remember how dating is supposed to look. We've eaten together a couple times, but that was related to the case. Then there was brunch this morning at her house.
Case, Dad? You're retired, remember? Cases are for cops who aren't retired.
Well, I'm retired, but I'm not dead.
Don't get yourself in any trouble, Dad. You aren't dead, but you aren't as young as you used to be either. Hey, I have a surprise.
What is it?
We finally have a hole in our schedule. At least the boys and I do. John will be working. So we can visit you this weekend. We'd come on Thursday and stay until Sunday, if that's okay.
Okay, that's wonderful. I can't wait.
Now back to your story.
Well, things went a bit sideways with Lily today. There was a misunderstanding with her mom. We worked through it with her mom, but it may take a little time with Lily.
Dad, what is it with this girl?
I don't know. There's something about her, honey. After your mom died, I kind of lost myself. I was having more and more trouble finding a reason to get out of bed. I didn't have work. You and the kids were in St. Louis. I settled into a routine of basically doing nothing. I lost interest in pretty much everything. Then one day, I met this kid at the park. I can't explain it. Anna, but she gave me a spark, and what's more, I think I gave her one too. I believe God put her in my life and me in hers.
I didn't realize things were so bad, Dad. I'm sorry. I should have been paying more attention. It'll work if God truly put the two of you in each other's lives, I promise. It's been a while, but I still remember what it was like to be a teenager. It's confusing. She'll come back around. It may take a little while.
I guess so. Time will tell.
What about Kathy? What does she have to do with you and Lily?
Indirectly, I met Kathy because of Lily. I felt inspired to plant some flowers, and you know your mother was the flower expert. Kathy saw me struggle and helped me. That led to her giving me her number, but almost didn't call her. I'm glad I did. She was great when Lily's upset and even volunteered her home to her when she felt Lily needed a place to stay. Kathy didn't even hesitate to help her, and she seemed just as attached to Lily as I am. I don't know what's going to happen with Kathy. I was with your mother for so long. There's a part of me that still feels like seeing another woman is wrong, but Kathy makes me happy. I look forward to introducing her to you.
Well, I look forward to meeting her. I have to go. I'll call you before I leave Thursday morning. We should be there late afternoon or early evening. Bye, Dad. I love you.
Bye, honey. Love you too. My stomach led me to the kitchen. It had been a while since the brunch at Kathy's. I surveyed the collection of frozen burritos, chicken tenders, and fish fillets and closed the freezer. I thought about making a sandwich and looked in the refrigerator to find a few slices of ham. I sniffed the ham, wrinkled my nose, and deposited the ham into the trash. I opted for peanut butter. The bread was slightly stale. I sat eating, dreaming of Adele's pecan pie or even a cheeseburger from Charlie's. Even better, I wished I were eating leftovers from Kathy's morning brunch with her sitting next to me. I thought about calling her, but I just left her a few hours earlier. I wondered if a call would be too forward. I debated the possibility of seeming too anxious and finally decided to call her.
Hello, Ace. I was thinking about you.
I was hungry, so of course I was thinking about you.
I can see how you would associate me with food. It seems every time we're together, we're eating.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, I was going to spend most of the day with a book.
I might not be able to provide the same level of excitement, but I'm going to look into some of these missing person cases. I can guarantee food, maybe even pie.
The book I was going to read is a mystery. Why read about it when you can experience it firsthand? I guess it's a date.
I guess you can call it a date. I know it's not a normal date, but Kathy, it's who I am.
I know. I've been a widow for a while, Ace. You aren't like any other men I've met during that time. I like that you're different.
Kathy, you're different as well. I'll be honest. I never really thought about another woman after Sally died. I just assumed she was the last. But now, I know we're too early into this to start thinking about a future, but...
I feel the same way.
Good. Would 9 a.m. tomorrow be okay?
Sure, that'd be great. See you tomorrow, Ace. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
How will Anna respond to Kathy during her visit? Catch all of our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast outlet. Subscribe to our Patreon, Ace Johnson, Mysteries with Heart, for extra behind-the-scene features. You can find the book Ace of Hearts on Amazon.com.